What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to give you a quick review of the Tello drone. In this case, I got the combo, and I'm going to also tell you about the coolest features. So let's get right into it. Alright, so this is the Tello Combo. You can buy the drone by itself for $100. The combo right now is $149. It comes with 3 batteries, 2 sets of propellers, a charging hub, and a USB cable. So just to let you know, this is a small toy drone, mainly made for inside, but it also flies outside when there's not a lot of wind. And I'm gonna go to the park today and fly it. I have flown it before, but I thought I'd get the combo to show you what that was like and tell you about some of its best features so you can get up and running. So this is a great drone for families, for people who want to fly it around their house, just kind of have fun. It's very safe, so if you have kids or pets, it's not really going to hurt them because it has propeller guards around it and has some other safety features that I'm going to talk about. But let's unbox it right now, and then we're going to head to one of my favorite parks to go fly. Alrighty, so let's open it up. Inside, we just pull this open and we have this little orange box, and then we have this little kind of crate here. It says open over here, so let's do that. Looks like a bunch of eggs, but instead of eggs you have this little white box here, and you got yourself a Tello. So this is the Tello drone. As you can see, it's really small. Comes all ready to fly. The only thing it doesn't have is in the back. You put the battery right here. The camera's in front. It has the propellers, and obviously the propeller guards are already built in. So you don't need to worry about putting on the propeller guards. They're there. They protect you from hitting something, or if someone reaches with their hand, they're not gonna get hurt as easily. All right, so let's open this up, this orange box. And inside we have 3 batteries, a charging cable, other side of the box. Come on, it doesn't come out very easily. I don't have nails. All right, there we go. We got the charging hub, and the charging hub is great because you can fit all 3 batteries in it. The nice thing is you can use this micro USB cable, stick it in here, and at the other end we have our USB cord, and we can charge it up. Or you can just take one of these batteries, you can just put it in the Tello, plug it in over here, and then just charge the drone like that. That's it for the orange box. Then in the white box, it tells you about the battery charging hub, how to charge the batteries. It's not rocket science, just put them in, plug it in, that's it. Nice thing about the Tello, these batteries take about a half an hour to charge. And as with other DJI batteries, they don't charge all at once. For power and safety, they charge one at a time. So it's gonna take, for 3 batteries, about an hour and a half to charge. So before we go fly, I'm gonna charge all 3 of these batteries. And as soon as they're done charging, I'll see you at the park. All right, so it's a little rainy out, but we're gonna get started. I am in Grinnell's Park. It's one of my favorite parks, and we got the Tello here. So we just press that button right there, and that will turn it on. And you can see it, the light going on right now. It's turning on. So we got to go into the Tello app. So we turn on the Tello app, and then we connect. We go into our settings. We go to the Wi-Fi. You find Tello, you click on that. So once it's connected to Tello and our Bluetooth is on, we go back here. All right, guys, one thing I forgot to mention is that after you charge the batteries, you're gonna have to probably do a firmware update. With most drones, it's a necessity. With a Tello, I would recommend it. So if it says new firmware detected, press the update now. Then you're gonna have to activate it, so press that. Then authorize, press that. Then you're gonna press on that little gear, that settings icon. And then you're gonna go down to where it says more, all the way on the bottom. And then you're gonna click on those 3 little dots, and on those 3 little dots, it's gonna ask you to download the firmware. So download the latest firmware, and then it's gonna download really quickly. I would recommend you do this with a Wi-Fi connection, although I'm not sure if you have to or not, but it might be good to do this indoors before you go outside and start flying. So the update shouldn't take too long. So after you do the firmware update, what I recommend is you turn the Tello off. You could even take out the battery, put the battery back in, then turn it back on. Also go out of the app and then go back into the app, and then click on that gear icon, and then you're gonna go down to where it says more again. You're gonna click on that, and then you're gonna click on those 3 little dots, and then where it says firmware version, you're You're gonna click on that and just to double check it. If you try to update it, it should say latest firmware. And now you're ready to fly. All right, so we're in the Tello app. We're gonna start it by pressing the button in the upper left-hand corner. So we press that, then we slide it over to take off, and up it goes in the air, all right? We can switch it by just pressing right there. We can switch from photo to video. All right, to land, we just gotta bring it over. And then you just hold it down and the Tello will land, and that's it. All right, let's change the altitude to 99 feet. And the bit rate, I would change the bit rate as high as you can make it. So we're gonna change it to 4 megabytes per second. That's gonna give us the best video quality here. So we're gonna go back into the Tello app. Now I'm gonna show you some of the cool features. One of the cool features I love, everyone seems to love, is the flips. So I'm gonna show you that first. You can flip in 8 different directions. So in the Tello app, we are going to take off. All right, so one thing we're gonna do is the flip. So we go into our flight modes, then we go to 8D flips, and we press start. I'm gonna show you how to do the flips. You just flip in the direction you want it to go. So, all right, so we come over here. Whoa, easy buddy. The wind does affect it. So into the wind, one thing you might wanna try is going sideways. Easier for it to go sideways into the wind. Yeah, it's definitely easier sideways into the wind. All right, we just swipe it in the direction we want and it flips over. All right. Another little trick, you can grab it right here, flip it over, it turns off, okay? So you can only do the flips when the battery is greater than 50%. If the battery goes below 50%, you're unable to do the flips. All right, so the next feature I'm gonna show you is the throw and go. So I'm gonna land it in my hand, I'm gonna throw it up, and then it's gonna fly in the air. So basically, you just land in your hand, you toss it whenever you want, within 5 seconds, and it'll fly in the air. So first I have to land it in my hand. What you do is throw and go. So you press that, and then you just toss it in the air, and it flies. Let me step back to show you an example. So we're doing the hand landing right now. All right, so now I'm gonna do up and away. So we're gonna take off. So once the Tello is in the air, we're going to go to our intelligent flight mode. We're gonna go press up and away. And then we're gonna press start. And it's, see, slowly gonna go up and away. I'm not controlling it. All right, does it all by itself. All right guys, now we're gonna do 360 mode. It's just gonna circle around and do a 360 and stay in one spot. So it stays in one spot and it just turns around 360. Let's do that now. So first you have to take off. Then once you're in the air, you're gonna go to your flight modes. Then you're gonna press on 360 and then you're gonna press start. And then the Tello is gonna start to do a 360. See, so it just circles, does a 360 circle. All right, now we're gonna do circle mode. It's basically gonna be like point of interest for DJI users, and it's just gonna go around in a circle. Also, this is kind of like trace when you move it around with the active track with a DJI drone. So let's do that now. We're gonna make it go in a circle around us. Go in my intelligent flight mode, go to circle, start. And now it's just gonna do a circle around me. See how it's just going around in a circle? I don't really have to do anything. You don't have to control it with your hands, which is nice. It's doing a perfect circle just around me. All right guys, the last mode I'm gonna show you is bounce mode now. Bounce mode is gonna make the drone go up and down, up and down. So any surface you have, it's just gonna go up and down like this. Automatically, obviously it's intelligent flight mode. So once again, we don't have to control it. So we go into our intelligent flight modes. All the way at the end, you see bounce, okay? We press that. Oh, we gotta take off first. So I gotta take off and then I can press it. And that's bounce mode. Alright guys, remember you can always press the X in the corner and that will just exit out of the intelligent flight mode. Alright, so if you want to review the footage that you just shot, you can press that little triangle in the upper right hand corner right here, and then all your photos and videos will be there. You can just click on it, and then if you want to download it, you press right there. If you want to delete it, you press right there, or you can press play right here to play it. So this one is picture in picture. You can see it in two different color profiles. We can also go into fast mode. So when we press fast, now it's going to fly up to about 20 miles an hour. So I can show you that. You can also go into your settings and change your photo quality, which is really nice. So I go over here, then I go to more, and then I can either go normal for photo quality or high. I prefer high. Stick mode, I leave that at 2. EV, I would just leave it at 0. And altitude, you can change that. It goes up, it says 99 feet. I don't know if it'll really go that high. Let's just change it to 99. It says 98. I guess that's as high as it'll go. Let me take off and see if I can get it up to 99 feet. We'll see how high it goes. The tree branch there. Oh, hit a tree branch. All right, let me move it and see how high I can get. Alright guys, so my final conclusion on this is it's still the best drone you can get for $100. For $100, the fact this thing got up to 76 feet on a windy day, flies for up to 13 minutes, it has all those different intelligent flight modes that I showed you, and you can change things like the speed goes up to 20 miles an hour. To me, this is just incredible. Real easy to charge. Batteries charge in 30 minutes. You can just swap them out real easily. And if you crash like I did when I tried to take off and it hit that tree, it's not going to be damaged. It has the propeller guards. When it hits my camera or it hit a tree, it just bounced right off of it, and it fell probably about 30-40 feet onto the grass or the ground right here, and nothing happened to it. Works perfectly. So to me, this is still the best drone you can get for $100. Makes for a great present or just for having fun in your yard. Obviously the wind does affect it, so it's mainly for indoors, but if you fly on a day where it's not as windy like it was today, you're gonna have a lot better results. But to me, it's really fun. DJI says feel the fun, and that's all I got for today. Before I go, I just wanted to let you know that there's several controllers that you can use instead of just using your smartphone. It's actually a little easier if you use it with one of these controllers. So this is the GameSir T1D controller. It's very easy to fly with this, a lot easier than just using your phone. And this should be compatible with most phones and devices. You could also use your iPad if you wanted to. And over here, this one you have to use with just Apple products. So if you have an iPad, iPad Pro, or an iPhone, you can use this controller, and as you can see, it's a little different type of setup because you control it on both sides. So if that's the type of setup you like to fly, you can use that. And the last controller is this one. And the good thing about this controller and this one, the Game Vice controller and the SteelSeries Nimbus wireless controller, is that they're both compatible with the Spark and the Tello. So you can use those with both drones. So I haven't used this controller or this controller, but I have used the GameSir, and I can say that's a really good controller for the price. So if you did enjoy this video, press that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press that bell notification so you can get the newest and latest videos when I release them. Before I go, remember, siempre pa'lante, nunca para atrás.